do creatures with glowing mouths, transparent heads, and hairy claws all have in common? They're all living in the deepest, darkest parts of our oceans, and they're weirder than anything science fiction could imagine. Today, we're counting down the 10 weirdest deep-sea creatures ever discovered. These creatures are so bizarre, they'll leave you questioning what's really out there in the ocean. Starting at number 10 on our list, we have the mystery mollusk, Bathydevius caudactylus. This transparent sea slug is a total game-changer in the world of sea slugs. Unlike most of its relatives that crawl along the seafloor, the mystery mollusk swims freely in the open water. It uses a hood-like structure to trap prey, just like a Venus flytrap. And when threatened, it can shed glowing body parts to distract predators. It's the only known nudibranch that hunts in open water and has bioluminescence, completely rewriting everything scientists thought they knew about sea slugs. Could this be the start of a new category of creatures that use glowing tricks to survive? At number 9, we have the Yeti crab, Kiwa hirsuta. This blind crustacean is covered in silky blonde hair on its claws, and it farms its food. The Yeti crab has bacterial gardens on its claws, which it uses to farm bacteria by waving its hairy arms in hot vent chemicals. This is the only known example of agriculture in the deep sea. It lives at hydrothermal vents where temperatures can reach up to 700 degrees Celsius, but it thrives in the just right zone. But here's the kicker. When the crabs are ready to brood, they leave the warm vents, and many of them die from the cold. Could this deep-sea farming technique be the next big discovery for solving global food shortages? Number 8 on our list is the barrel-eye fish, Macropinna microstoma. Picture this: a fish with a transparent head. Yes, you heard that right. The barrel-eye fish has a see-through skull that allows you to see its green tubular eyes rotating inside. These eyes can look up to spot prey and rotate to look forward to catch it. It's like having built-in periscopes. What's even weirder is that scientists believe the barrel-eye fish steals food from siphonophores, another strange deep-sea creature. Could this fish's transparent head help us create new designs for underwater exploration tools? Coming in at number 7, the Atolla jellyfish, Atolla wyvillei. This deep red jellyfish has a unique ability to create a spinning wheel of bioluminescent light when threatened, which scientists have dubbed its burglar alarm. The jellyfish spins a psychedelic light display to attract larger predators, hoping they'll fight off whatever's trying to eat it. It's the only known animal to scream for help using light. What do you think this jellyfish's burglar alarm reveals about the communication tactics of deep-sea creatures? The number 6 spot belongs to Dulcibella comanchaca, a tiny amphipod living in the Huddle Zone, the deepest parts of the ocean. It's the smallest apex predator on Earth. This little creature hunts actively, unlike most of its deep-sea neighbors that scavenge. It thrives in the extreme pressures of the Atacama Trench, where pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level. How does something this small manage to hunt in the world's most extreme environment? For the number 5 position, we have the vampire squid, Vampiroteuthis infernalis. Despite its spooky name, the vampire squid is a vegetarian. It lives in the oxygen-poor zone of the ocean and feeds on marine snow, tiny organic particles falling from above. When threatened, it can turn itself inside out, revealing spines and bioluminescent mucus to scare away predators. Why is this squid the only one living in near-zero oxygen levels? Moving up to number 4, we find the frilled shark, Chlamydocelicus anguineus. This eel-like shark has been around for 300 million years, and it still looks just as ancient. It has frilled gills, sharp teeth, and incredibly flexible jaws that can swallow prey half its size. But here's the truly weird part. This shark has the longest pregnancy of any vertebrate, up to 3.5 years. What can we learn from the frilled shark's ancient survival tactics? Our number 3 pick is the sea pig, Scotoplanes globosa. These pig-like sea cucumbers don't just sit around on the ocean floor, they walk. And they do it in herds, making them the livestock of the deep ocean. These sea pigs are so important that they make up 95% of the animal biomass on the deep sea floor. They migrate across the abyssal plains, living in large groups, much like pigs on land. Could these herding sea pigs offer a model for studying animal behavior in the runner-up position at number 2, we have the hatchetfish, Argyropolicus aculeatus. This silver blade-like fish has upward-pointing tubular eyes that can see in all directions. But what really sets it apart is its bioluminescence. The hatchetfish uses light on its belly to blend in with the sunlight filtering down from above, making it nearly invisible to predators and prey. How does the bioluminescent camouflage of the hatchetfish help it survive in the twilight zone of the ocean? And finally, taking the top spot at number 1 is the giant tube worms, Riftia pachyptila. These massive worms live at hydrothermal vents and can grow up to 8 feet long. But here's the catch: they don't eat anything. Instead, they rely on bacteria inside their bodies to convert the toxic chemicals from the vents into energy through chemosynthesis. They're the only large animals that have completely eliminated eating and live entirely off their bacteriophages. Could the giant tube worm's unique survival method hold the key to understanding how life might survive on other planets? The ocean is full of strange, alien-like creatures that constantly surprise us with their bizarre adaptations. From glowing jellyfish to walking sea pigs, the deep sea is still one of the most unexplored frontiers on our planet. Who knows what other weird and wonderful creatures are out there, just waiting to be discovered? Which creature blew your mind the most? And what do you think we'll discover next in the deep sea? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more ocean mysteries and mind-blowing discoveries.